and we will get started. So welcome everyone to our first call for the month of April. We have a lot of exciting things to announce, and then we're going to dive right into our training for tonight. So I want to welcome, first of all the new coaches for March. We have quite a list here, so I'm going to read off all the names. We have Kendra, Mariah, Katie, Ariel, Amanda, Megan, Jen, Kim, Samantha, Seth, Chris, Desiree, Donald, Aaron, Carrie, and Edward all joined us last month, which is awesome. That is so exciting. So welcome you guys. We are so excited to have you on this team with us, Team Fit and Free. And I also want to welcome the new coaches that we have so far in the month of April. There's a couple of them on here. We have Shaquita, Tracy, Nick, Susie, and Jessica. So that's really exciting too, that you guys are brand new coaches and diving right in and getting on these calls. So kudos to you guys. We're happy to have you and excited that you're here with us. A couple of housekeeping things real quick. April Success Club prize, if you haven't seen it yet, is a Beachbody backpack. So Success Club, I know I've talked to some of you guys about that are new. Success Club 5 is your goal. That's the minimum. And how you get Success Club 5 is by helping 3 people get started with a challenge pack or Shakeology HD this month. You will get 2 points for any Shakeology HD and 2 points for any challenge pack that you sell. So do the math. 3 people, 2 points a piece, that gets you to 6. So that is how you will achieve Success Club and earn your free backpack this month. Also, the Beachbody On Demand All Access Challenge Pack, which is normally $199, is $160 for the month of April. And I did give some tips and pointers on how to present that this month. You know, instead of blasting like this is on sale or this is the price, you know, use some words like spotlight, feature, you know, like that. There's a whole list of them and ideas you can use in the team page. They might be buried down a little bit from all the new coach welcomes that we've had the last couple days, but just try to scroll through the team page and maybe look for some of those ideas on words you can use other than sale. Instead of saying this is on sale this month, because that can seem salesy. But you know, if you say you're featuring or spotlighting this month, that's kind of what I would recommend to do and how to go about that. But that's an awesome deal, you guys. Like, that's normally $199. You used to be able to buy like just one program for $160 with Shakeology. So that is freaking awesome. Everyone should be hitting Success Club this month. So that's a goal. If you haven't hit Success Club yet, this is the month to do it, because I did the math. It comes out to 43 cents a day for the year. If you pay $160, you know, you're paying less than 50 cents a day to get this, you know, this whole everything, the containers, Shakeology, the workouts, all of it. So that's awesome. We have Super Saturday coming up this Saturday. So check your local area, see if there's a Super Saturday you can get plugged into. You can do that by going to the Beachbody 411 on the website, or just Google. I'm a big fan of Google. If I don't know where to find something, Google Super Saturday Beachbody Nashville, Beachbody Super Saturday Austin, wherever you're located. Dallas. Oh my gosh, Mariah. There's freaking huge Super Saturdays in Dallas, like top coaches. The celebrity trainers come out there. You work out with the celebrity trainers. They have great speakers. Sometimes the CEO, Carl Deichler, comes out there. Like, look that up. They are amazing. Highly recommend that. There's usually like 2. I think there's one in Dallas and one in Fort Worth or something, but you can kind of look at the 2 and see if there's one that works better for your schedule. One Saturday and one Sunday, I think. I've been to the Sunday one and it was awesome. When you say 50 cents a day, no, it's not for the shakes all year. That's just answer when you can, or someone else. Yeah. So 50 cents a day is just for that initial like 160 So that's including the first 30 days of Shakeology, not the other 11 months of Shakeology. Okay, good. Hopefully that makes sense. So we got Super Saturday this weekend. Check that out. There's going to be a lot of exciting announcements too that you don't want to miss announced at Super Saturday. Summit is just around the corner. It's April, so we have April, May, June, like 3.5 months until Summit. So that is in New Orleans. I want to encourage you guys, if you don't have tickets, even if you're brand new, look into going. If you can get to New Orleans and buy your ticket, we split the hotel rooms to make it cheaper. It's a lot of fun. The training's amazing. You work out with the trainers. We do a super workout with everyone that's there. We shut down the town or the city. We do a big community workout. It's awesome. We had a lot of fun last year, and so it's in a new place, so it's kind of new for even me too, even though I've been to 2 summits. New Orleans is a brand new place, and I've never been there, but it's going to be good. If you're a new coach, you can buy your ticket to go to this one this year. But if you hit Success Club in April, May, and June, like if you signed up in April or even March and you hit Success Club in April, May, and June, you can earn a free ticket to Summit next year, which is really cool. So that's another cool incentive that you want to be working towards for hitting Success Club. And last but not least, hopefully you saw Steph Cram pop in our team page the other day. She is part of our big upline of Team Fit Force. And I've had the pleasure of hanging out with her the last 2 weeks. We were down here in Austin together, and then we went to Oklahoma for some training. And she has so graciously invited our team to be a part of a call with her and her team. And Randy, who is a John Maxwell member or person, a part of the John Maxwell team, Randy spoke in Oklahoma last week when we were there doing training, and Randy and his wife are going to speak to us this coming Thursday, which would be April 6th at, I believe, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And they're going to talk to us kind of about setting the groundwork and the base for what we're going to do moving forward with them. But basically, it's just 1 chapter a month of reading the John Maxwell book, The 15 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership or Growth, I think it is. I have it in the other room. Bought it for Brian for Christmas, and so I actually already have it laying around. But it's just 1 chapter a month, and then we're going to kind of discuss it each first Thursday for the next, 11, 12 months, however long it takes to finish it, reading 1 chapter a month. So it's not a lot. It's not a big commitment as far as reading goes, because I'm a terrible reader. I suck at it. I Spark Noted everything in high school. So, this is, this on top of my regular PD is going to be some work, but really the chapters are only like 15, 20 pages. So that's not even a page a day. Totally doable. But I hope that you guys will consider and take the time to just put aside 1 day a month, that first Thursday, and we will do that with Steph's team as well. So then when you do go to Summit and these other big events, like you're going to know people from other teams, which is super exciting. So that's it for announcements. I don't want to spend too much time with that. Wondering what your thoughts are on a mass announcement for the BOD Challenge Pack deal. We may have covered that. I'm not sure what you mean, Mariah. Let me unmute you, or you can unmute yourself if you know how. Let me see. There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so like just posting out on like my newsfeed, my personal page, like letting everybody know, because I'm trying to hit people individually so that, I can cater to what they need.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's a really good deal, and I don't want people to be overlooked for whatever reason.
Yeah, for sure. I made a post the other day about it, and you can go look at mine. It was just kind of like, if you could do what I'm doing for less than 50 cents a day, all the same workouts and meal plan, like, would you do it? It could be something as simple as that. It was on April Fool's, so I was like, this isn't an April Fool's joke. Like, you can do this. You could put it like that, kind of vaguely, and see if people put some feelers out there. Or you could go like put a picture of you with your bod or containers or shake or whatever, put you in the picture, make it personal and talk about it. But again, I would look back to the post I made about spotlighting it, featuring it, not saying like this is on sale this month. But yeah, for sure, definitely post it on your timeline. Still do those messages behind the scenes and everything. And I'm not sure if you have been added to the Team Fit Force page yet, or if you're in there. I think I probably didn't add you yet because you're still so new also, and I don't want to overwhelm you guys with all these groups. But if you go into the files section of the new coach page that we have, that all of you new coaches are in, there's a file in there that says our team tree or like our upline teams. And if you go in there, it has a list of like 6 or 8 girls, starting with myself at the bottom and then our founder up at the very top. And if you look for Fit Force, which should be the third from the bottom, there's a post going around in there where everyone's sharing some ways that they're seeing other people share it. So whether it's like their own personal way they're sharing it or they see other coaches sharing that, you can go check that out. We could even start a thread like that in our own team page as well. So as you guys share, screenshot your post and drop it in the comment section there. And we can all, learn from each other. If you see other top coaches doing it, take a screenshot of their post and drop it in the comments. That way we can all start to share and get some ideas. But for sure, be posting about that on your personal page as well. Anyone else have some questions? No? Okay. All right. So what I wanted to do tonight is I wanted to evaluate social media and, kind of start, some of you guys are new, so I'm probably not going to pick yours to go over and look at and evaluate, but some of these other coaches on here that have been around for more than a couple months, we've gone over, you want to be posting 2 to 3 times a day, but not all about Beachbody. Just one post a day is health, fitness, Beachbody related. And so I wanted to kind of screen share some other coaches' social media accounts, and then we can all discuss it. Like if you have input or a question, we can kind of give them some feedback on what we think, how their account is going. So you guys in for that? All right. So does anyone want theirs evaluated? Does anyone want to volunteer to go first? Otherwise, I will just pick because there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 5 of you. 6, maybe. Don't all jump at once. All right, how about I start with Beth?
I'll bite the bullet. You can
Right.
at me.
Okay, let's go to Mariah. So let me screen share here. I will find Mariah on my personal page and then screen share. I keep wanting to type Mariah and forget I'm typing Molin. Okay. Got it. And so for those of you, I know Erin and Beth, you guys have your video off, but if you want to unmute yourselves and chime in as well, feel free to. Okay, Beth, we'll do you next. How about that? Okay. So I can only see Mariah actually right now too. Okay, there's more people. So this is Mariah's page. And so we're just going to scroll through and see, what she's been posting lately. So here it looks like a healthy recipe. No, not healthy. Okay. So I'd have to watch a little bit. So were you?
No, it's just funny.
Oh, funny? Okay. So if it's funny, that's, you want your personality to shine through too. So funny food recipe, whatever, that's totally fine. A live video, or was this just a recording or something? That's good.
Yeah, it's just a recording. It was my scale victory.
Awesome. So what I would challenge you to do is, rather than recording them and uploading them, get used to going live. So whether that's in like our challenge group first or in the team page, sharing stuff, and going live, and it's okay if you stumble and fumble on your words and it's not, perfect, because that's real life. That's what
Yeah, this
people
is
want to.
like take number 4.
Yeah. That's one thing I used to do, was do a million takes for videos, and I finally got to the point, like a breaking point, where I was like, you know what? I don't got time for this. And it was like once and done. And I made that rule for myself before live video even existed. So now I just go live for everything, because you only get one shot. So, but that's good. Live videos will actually get your affinity up more and get people seeing your stuff more too, going live rather than just posting a static video. But that's good. That's awesome that you put up a video, talked about your victories. I love it. Trying to. So I did see about your cat gang stuff. So what I would do too for this is let people know what it's about. Like, you could say all this still, but then be like, I have something really exciting to share with you. Or, I've reached this point in my health and fitness journey. It doesn't have to be exactly what you're going to be talking about, but maybe give them an idea and leave them hanging, so they're going to want to unmute this and listen to what you have to say. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And I know, like, this is really good, because I know you've shared about, other stuff that you're going through in your personal life. Um, so I would just maybe go into a little bit more detail sharing your personal story, like putting that out there, saying, you do understand what chronic pain and illness it feels like, and try to, really connect with people and get them to connect with you by sharing your personal story about it. It doesn't have to be long, but maybe, 2 paragraphs or so, just so people can connect with you and know what you're going through. I love this call to action for your accountability group. That is awesome. Let's see. And looks like you got some. Let's do it. So yeah, and she signed up, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So she's your coach on your team now. That is awesome. Were you talking to her about this before you made
Yeah,
this post?
she's in my accountability group, and she's like the most active person there.
Awesome. I love that. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the one thing I would say, I love that you have albums too, like a health and fitness album that people can follow. How many takes did you do for this video?
That one was 3. The cat kept. I tried to use the cat stand to put my computer on to record it, and he kept playing with it. So it's not helpful.
He's been causing some trouble lately, huh? So the only thing I would say, just from scrolling through this really quick, so this is, something different, not health and fitness related. And so is this, so that's good. And so is this. So it looks like, you went on, I don't know what that is, but I shouldn't be seeing it. No, but that's fine. I mean, it's not bad, I don't think, to share something like that, it's just on the rim. But a lot of health and fitness stuff. And I just don't want, people to be that's all that they see with you, like keep sharing, when you do stuff with your hair, what the cat does, stuff you do in Dallas when you go out exploring, just make sure you have that healthy balance. I love though that you're posting without fear, you're putting yourself out there, and inviting, and you have your calls to action, asking to be that accountability for people. You're doing all the right things. Just don't forget the other side of Mariah: skydiving, cat, dogs, fur babies, Dallas, like whatever's going on in your life, to share that too. And so my challenge to you is to start, if you want to start doing videos, one take and record them, but just do one take. And, go live. Eventually, if that makes you feel more comfortable recording it first, but get down to one take. Don't, spend an hour trying to get a perfect video, because no one wants to see perfect.
Okay.
Is anyone else? Beth, do you have any input? I don't know if she can unmute herself or not. It might be loud, maybe. I don't know what all these moms are. Screens are off. Jessica, do you have any input? You've been around here for a little bit.
Okay. I unmuted myself. So I have a horrible thing with going live. I've gone live twice this week, which is more than I've done in a week, in a long time. I didn't go live on my page. I went live on the free accountability group that I have. But it is nerve-wracking. I have to let that go. Like, I have to stop being nervous, stop stuttering, and
Hey,
I know I'll work on it. But
who cares if you stutter?
because I had everything planned. Like, I'll put my husband there and I'm like, okay, I'll pretend that he's the screen. So then I'm like telling him and he goes like, okay, so then now push play and do it. And then as soon as I push play, I forget everything that I had, even though I have notes. But yeah, it's a little bit nerve-wracking. I got to get used to it. And I'm working on that.
No one's going to remember if you stutter. No one's going to care. That's real life. And, the less perfect it is,
The better, yeah.
better. I would just have some bullet points of things you want to hit. And, and then just kind of, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Just kind of ad-lib it after that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Beth says, I would just say to find your voice so that when people see a post, they know it's you. But honestly, as a new coach, you're doing amazing. Yes.
Thank you. Yes. But hopefully I'll be getting a little bit better on that though. Yeah, because I have like so much to say, and then once I'm there, like I go on a blank and then I forget where, so then I'm like looking over my notes and then I don't know. So I have to get used to it.
I think it's just too, maybe it's like a confidence thing.
Yeah.
Beth says it takes a bit to find your brand and to be comfortable live. Yeah. So, and just own it.
Mm-hmm.
It may be uncomfortable. You just do it. The more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get. And you'll just stress less about it. It shouldn't be something that stresses you out and makes you all nervous. It should be fun. So, don't be afraid to just kind of go off your notes. And, I don't make a whole lot of notes. I might make bullet points of things I want to say, like I did for these announcements in the beginning, but then I just kind of
go with the flow.
Yeah, go with the flow. See what happens. I have a general idea, and then I just kind of go with it. So, all right. So let's take a look next at Beth's. I will pull hers up.
Mm-hmm.
I will screen share. Okay, so let me, one thing here. Okay. So we have, why is my screen's all moving? Let me see where you guys are. So I can't really see you guys. So feel free just to unmute yourselves and chime in. I don't want this to just be me talking and giving her, advice on her page or whatever input. So you can see she has a nice cover photo. It kind of describes who she is: mom, fit pregnancy, virtual fit coach, healthy recipes, and a runner. So she has some transformations there, her family, a clean eating recipe, her in some fitness clothes here out in Nashville at our last summit, and then her website here. And I'm not sure if that goes to a blog or something. But if someone was curious, you know, they would type that in and see, or maybe I think it might link to her like page. So they could see that. But so that kind of lets people know, like when you land on this page without even scrolling her newsfeed, that's what that's all about. And this is really easy to do on PicMonkey, which actually I could pull up here too. Can you guys see my new screen? I'm trying to pull up PicMonkey on. Can you see that? Mariah's shaking her head yes. Okay. If you go to design up here, this is a free website too, by the way, design blank canvas. I don't want the special one. Blank canvas. So you can pick like right here, Facebook cover photo. Just open it. It already has the dimensions made for you. And then you can just put all your pictures in here. This little butterfly here, click on that, add your own, grab them from your computer, and you can add your own pictures. And then you got text and everything else there you can add. Are we back to Beth's page? Can you see Beth's page now? Good. So that's like a really quick PicMonkey tutorial. But I recommend, you know, think about what makes you you, and put that up here. And I can share mine with you then too, but I'm sure you all have seen it. And if I click on it, let's see. So the one thing I would recommend to Beth is to put a description here. And you guys can go to my page and look at what I have there as an idea. But my cover photos, when you click on them, have a description. Let's see. Oh, that's bad because I just changed it back. So like when I was out of the office, I had this description here. This is what it was before when I was trying to get people onto my like page. I was telling people I moved to over here. Out of the office again. This one's again just describing me. This is my original old cover photo. So basically what I should do is copy and paste this to my current one because I don't currently have one right now. And then same thing with my profile. Oh, we'll see, that's a new profile picture. Shame on me. But what I should have is this that kind of describes who I am, what I do. And then at the end, it has like all places you can follow me and do whatever. So let's go back to Beth's here. Let's see, does she have it on her? So I'd recommend doing that on your profile picture too, Beth, as well. Stay with the free account. I think there's a chat here. Okay. Yep, forwarded to the like page. You need to update the cover photo. Okay, cool. So we have a picture of her son doing some Easter egg stuff. So family life. Her son is a big part of her brand. Her fitness post. And it has like a, what seems hard today will one day be your warm-up, a motivational, inspiring message with that. Opportunity. Oh, that's such a cute one. I didn't even see that before. That's super cute. So this is probably an opportunity to the business, is what this looks like. So that's really cute, working from home. She's got her, you know, team tank top on, her computer, make fitness your business. That's really cute. Some healthy recipes. Her son again. Her and her sister. So like, even though this is like a fitness post, but it's family too. And it's like, it's not Beachbody. It's not in your face. It's, you know, that's part of her lifestyle and who she is. And she's built that reputation for herself, of being into fitness and doing all these clean eating recipes. So this looks like a funny little video. So you can kind of see, like, you see hers is a mix between like family and her fitness. And so that's really good. I mean, that's what people know her by. They know her by being a fit mom, and that's the brand that she's built. She does a lot of these really good videos too. So we only have a transformation. Transformation, this is awesome. I would say probably try to put up like 2 or 3 transformations a month, like minimum. And I know that's something I need to get better at too. Raina Odell talked on in Oklahoma last week. If you're on Instagram, and you know how on Instagram when you bring up your homepage, it shows like 12 maybe pictures like on the main thing before you have to start scrolling. So Raina was saying that if you look at your Instagram and you don't see a transformation before you have to start scrolling, then that's how you know it's time to do a transformation post. So like if I hold mine up, I guess you can't see it because of the lighting. That's really bad. But I have one, but it's almost completely cycled out. So I know it's time to start thinking about doing another transformation. So that's a good way to keep it in mind as far as Instagram goes. And then when you do it on Instagram, just also share it to Facebook too. Josh, how do you do 2 a week? I'm not as good, but I try to do 1 time a week. Yeah, if you can do 1 a week, that's good. I know I don't do that. I should. I know I should, and I just don't. Like that. That is hard to do, but that's really good. And it doesn't have to be a physical transformation either. It could be like Norma did a really good one, just about like confidence and emotional transformation. So it can be something internal too. It doesn't have to be a physical transformation all the time. Or some of you moms, like I told Erin, I said, do a transformation between like, you know, your pre-wedding, you know, she was in the best shape of her life leading up to her wedding, and then share, you know, that picture, a pregnancy picture, and maybe where you are now, and then maybe even leave a blank one. It could be like a 4-picture kind of collage, and do that too. Pregnant while getting bigger by the week. Oh, it was all internal. Okay. So yeah, so I think that, you know, would be, because I don't think you shared really a transformation yet, Erin. So I don't think, you know, you may not be where you want to be post-baby yet, but I think that that would be really good just to kind of talk about maybe the, you know, not just physical, but the emotional, mental side of the way you've transformed over the last couple of years as well. Okay, so we have a couple more minutes. So we will let's go to Erin's while we're talking about her.
I just want to say the post about that Beth made today about recruiting,
Mm-hmm.
I think that was one of like her best posts ever, just because if you look at the picture, like the lighting and how she's sitting there, and like it wasn't a selfie, and like she had to have someone take it, and like just how she had like, you know, like her office set up in her home, and like the lighting was just amazing, and I just like that like really like caught my eye. So I know it probably caught other people's eyes, and like the wording that she used was just really good. Like I was really impressed by that one. So I just thought I'd tell Beth that that was an amazing post. I thought she did an awesome job with it.
Tripod and take a video and screenshot. Maybe you'll have to do a video and tell us how to do that, Beth, because I know I've tried that before, and I feel like they're just always blurry, and they're just like, they're not good when I try to screenshot from a video. I always just like use the timer thing on my phone, and I'll just sit there and pretend and do that. So if you have something else that works with a video and a screenshot, I would love to hear about it. But yes, I didn't see that earlier, and I didn't read the whole post just now, but that was a beautiful picture. And that's really good to have those calls to action when it comes to coaching. Again, like once a week. So let's look at Erin's real quick. We got like 2 minutes. So I'm not sure what this is, but it looks kind of funny or maybe helpful. Self-defense moves. But again, like not, you know, whatever this is something that she felt was important. And it's not, it's what?
Someone tagged me in it.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
But again, like not something Beachbody. So, you know, we're all just health and fitness. So I did see this too. And I know like we were talking the other day about, you know, how you feel with nursing and everything, and talking about that more. So I think that that's good, you know, talking about that it is hard, you know, and how you feel about that and what you've been going through. And some Army lifestyle stuff, like people know you, they know you're an Army spouse. And this was one of my favorites that I've seen lately. That was just the cutest little thing ever. And Ellie, just like Beth's son, Ellie is a big part of you and your brand, and I absolutely love that. And people love to see her. I mean, over 140 likes on that. Healthy meals, love it. That's a pretty picture, and Charlie dog in the background. Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah, it's like a box that you like send clothes every month. It showed up on my Instagram as like a sponsored thing, but I thought it was perfect because that's my daughter's name. So
Yeah,
put it up there.
that's cute. And I love this. Asking people for their opinion is a great way to get another post that isn't Beachbody health fitness related. It's totally different than your normal lifestyle, everyday family stuff. So it's different than army stuff for her. It's different than, I mean, it still is baby related, but it's not a picture of Ellie or you know, anything like that. It's still relatable to her life and her brand, but it's asking for people's opinions. And look at all these, I mean, 30 comments and opinions on what she should do. People love to comment and give their opinion, and then she can go talk to all these people and, you know, thank you so much for your opinion on the Ergo or Tula. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but you know, like, thanks for sharing your input. I really appreciate it. How's your little one doing? That opens up a whole new door to 30 conversations that she could have. And then here's a good live video that she did the other day. So we're running low on time here. We're about to get kicked off, but I want to thank you guys all for joining. I'm sorry we kind of had to rush through this, but I hope you get the idea. I want you guys all to go through. I know some of you newer coaches can't quite do this yet, but for those of you who have been doing it for a couple weeks, go through and evaluate your social media. Look and see if it's all health and fitness. Are you constantly talking about Beachbody, or do you have those other parts of you shining through? Because you still want people to know the real Mariah, you know, I shouldn't say real, but you know, like other sides other than health and fitness, to Mariah, to Erin, to Jessica, to Shaquita, Jessica, Beth, Tammy, you know, like we are more than just Beachbody. We are more than health and fitness coaches. So yes, and Beth said, make sure you add value too when you do make those posts. Don't just throw up a picture of, you know, a cat, dog, or whatever, and just, you know, this is cute. But, you know, try to add some value to it, especially your health and fitness posts. But to build those connections with people, you know, add value to help you build those connections. So we're about to get kicked off. Does anyone else have any other questions or anything? Was it fun? Should we do things like this more often? Is it helpful to kind of look at that? Yes, Shaquita says, okay. Maybe like once a quarter or something we can do this, and maybe borrow someone's Zoom that isn't 40 minutes and, you know, limited.